Tomorrow's gonna take. Yeah. That's what no, it was inside. What is up, people? What is up? What is up? So my cats have decided to join me. Both of them are in here because they're mowing the lawn. Matthew. Batman's on the floor. Um, let's just chat. Let's have a good time today. Million dreams. I'm listening to Greatest Showman soundtrack for the millionth time, I'm sure. Gonna get Matthew better on the picture for you guys. He's like butt first, like always. I don't know why. He is 100% butt first. Matthew. Batman. Batman's on the floor. Hanging out. Yeah. I love you. Batman's on the floor. Hanging out. I'm hanging out, chit chatting, talking collectibles, talking whatever you want to talk about today. We just sit here and chill. Yeah. Um, Rest in peace, Tim Curry. I have two Tim Curry autographs. I gotta get a protector for the other one. This one hurt. This one hurt. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. Rest in peace. Frank Colin. His name slipped my head. Rest in peace. Will be missed. Your voices and everything will live with us forever, though. So, Pokeball thing. Pokeball. Sub for a great ball on Pokemon. Sure. Want subbing too? So, let's see if I get my cats set up too. Let's get my cats YouTube channel set up. They want to be live. Guaranteed my cats want to be live. Never, never, never enough. Getting my cats YouTube channel set up for their live stream. Hate the like yeah no. Never enough, never, never, never enough, never. I should put you down on the floor. Hands on the floor. Can I keep at me? Hang out right here. Hands on the floor. I pay for each one. Um, Half the stuff I got a couple mystery boxes, but reality is I go buy what I like. I don't look for bundles. And most of my Funko Pops are impromptu buys, to be honest. I'm just like walking on the store. I was like, oh, I love this character. This character reminds me of my childhood. This character reminds me of this, and I go and buy them. Like the Tim Curry autograph, I bought. I actually did both Tim Curry autographs. I have bought one from $7 a pop and one from OC Marketing Collectibles. I haven't done. If I have a guy saying in a mystery box and I kept it, I don't remember. I think I may have kept one or two items from mystery boxes. Um, I don't buy bundles because it usually ends up with bundles are usually a bunch of junk that I don't have the space to put somewhere. Or Batman, that's you, buddy. You're on camera, buddy. That's you, buddy. You're on camera, buddy. So yeah, Batman, you're on camera. That's you. That's you, buddy. Batman, there's nothing back there. It's just you. Look, Batman, it's you. Look, it's you, buddy. You, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Ah, my phone fell. Back. I don't know if I'll come back. Yeah, it can be. It can be a variety of crap that you may or may not want. I mean, if you have okay, so when buying bundles, if you have a place to like put them, and a place to store them, or a place to sell them, like stuff you don't want. But reality is, most people when they sell you a bundle, they want to give you a bunch of junk you do not want. So, like, if I had a spot in like a market or something, like a flea market or a commission shop or something like that, where or a place where somebody could sell it for me, I would buy bundles. But it's tough, and the market's kind of dropped out too, which kind of sucks. So now, if you're buying a bundle, you're gonna want to pay pretty much as cheap as possible for maybe the couple pops that you want, and kind of pass on everything else and kind of get rid of them. I have a few boxes of stuff I need to start selling off at like $5 a piece. But I don't want to sell it like eBay or Mercari because they take so much crap, so much percentage of it. What's up, Batman? You came back? You want to be back on camera, buddy? Batman's hiding again. There are places out there that buy bundles and they use them to make mystery boxes. Yeah. You look at what some of these pops that um were once 30, 40, $50 pops are now reselling on the secondary market for, and it's kind of painful because I know I've checked a couple that I've sold. So like I had the Freddy Funko as a Darth Maul glow in the dark. I sold that for 500, and now I think you can pick it up just for around 200, if not cheaper. So it's it's a rough market these days. Doesn't need. There he is. There's Batman. So the good thing with stuff like video games though, and video game accessories, and buying those in bundles is even if you get a couple things you don't want, usually you get some rare stuff or pieces that you need at least for your own personal stuff. And a lot of times it's discontinued stuff, which is nice. And then it's getting even worse now that all these video game companies are talking about going digital only. I hate that. I hate that. The places want to go digital. People want to go. Companies want to go digital only for their games. Like why? So when you decide you don't like it, you can kind of like take it away from us. Like for, I mean, I use that as an example. I was like, I'm gonna watch Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I'm being lazy. I'm like, I want to know if anybody has it on for live streaming. Everybody people that have it wants to charge $4 or $5 to watch it live stream. I'm like, nah, I'll just pop it my Blu-ray. Hey, buddy. Hey, Batman. That's you, buddy. Don't touch the buttons, buddy. My phone on the floor so the cat can like the cat's YouTube channel. I have live and he's touching buttons. I think video games collectibles might be an interesting market in the very near future. I think with everything like Sony announcing digital, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Nintendo and Microsoft do the same thing in the near future, go fully digital. Hard copy games maybe call them collector's items. Like I mean, some already are, but like more of a collector item than they already are. I could be wrong, but yeah. Or the other thing is, they can actually like when you have a digital movie or a digital game, they can actually alter the game and then make you download up the update. Hi. So then your game ends up altered and not the original version, which always sucks. I think if I knew then what I know now, and there's nothing. Oh, buddy. So problem. So here's the other downfall, and they're proving this with some games already too, is that it doesn't matter if it's digital or um physical. Prices are going up, and I get you got to pay developers, you got to pay programmers, you got to pay your artists, you got to pay all these people. There's a lot of people involved. Like I went to school for video game programming, and it's a lot. Programming and video games is a lot of work. So, um, you got to pay a bunch of people. They all get high paychecks. So if you can eliminate, so the problem is that they're eliminating the physical print of it, which is part of their cost, but they're still charging you 80, 90, $100 a game. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. I hate that for the gaming industry. It's almost like going to the movie theater and buying popcorn at the movie theaters. Why are movie theaters charging you like $30 a person to go see a movie? Like movies 12 to 15 if you get it during like matinees, and then your soda's like 9. Your popcorn's like 12 to 20 based upon, what size you get. Like, all this stuff. Like, I'm like, why just watch a movie at home? I can go buy a popcorn and pop it, or buy a 12 pack of soda. I've been drinking the Aldi Summit lately. Like $3 for a 12 pack of cans. I'm good. I think at this point you're almost getting better off buying an entire, you know, big screen TV and wait for the movie to come out to live stream or a disc was what they want to charge for stuff. And I kind of see digital gaming going the same way. They're like, oh, like I was reading some of the collector's bundles that you can get for some of these newer games. I'm like, these collector's bundles suck. Like, what are you actually getting? Like, why am I paying 4 or 5 times the price for a game and not getting anything in return? I get a limited edition digital copy of a costume. Used to pay $20 more and get a full size helmet. Actually, I still have my Halo 3 helmet that held video games. That held all the Halos. All right, Batman left again. Of course he did. He got tired of the fact that he couldn't find himself. Yeah, they're going to abuse it. So this is a current thing. So I'm sitting there looking at like collectibles of like Dolly Parton and Tim Curry, for example, right? So the one Dolly Parton Funko Pop was $40 when it came out. $40 when it came out, and you could bought it as of yesterday for $40. But because Dolly Parton died, now it's selling for like $150 on eBay. For what? It's plastic. There's no autograph. There's nothing special about it. It's not like they can't just remake it. But people are selling it for like $150, and they're selling. Like people are buying them. Like I have these two Tim. I have one Tim Curry autograph here, and then I got another Tim Curry autograph back there, and $600-700 people are trying to charge for them. My dad had an Ozzy autograph that they got before, like he ordered before Ozzy died, and literally the day of Ozzy's death, like those pop autographs were re-signed for $1,000, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Getting stuff for you. Who else? GameStop's being a pain in the butt with Pokemon lately. Um, yeah, she. I've not seen Menace to Society. That's why I didn't associate with the passing of the actor from it. The one that hurt me was Tim Curry because Tim Curry was one of my freaking favorite actors. Like ever since I saw him in Rocky Horror Picture Show, like instant like that's the actor that I am obsessed with, and I didn't realize how much like he actually did. Same with Frank Collin. Like I didn't realize like people know him as Optimus Prime, but I didn't realize he did like Eeyore and some of my favorite Disney characters from like Disney cartoons. Like the one Beasley brother, the one he did Yeah, I just looked it up. I literally just looked this up earlier. You know, Colin, I didn't realize. Yeah, I saw that. What else did I just see? I saw him. I was looking stuff up because I was bored. In that text. Peter Cullen did Bank Job Beetle. He did a bunch of small characters. He did Monterey Jack from Chippendale Rescue Rangers. The hell? Like why? I didn't realize he voiced all those. Did a bunch of small characters in like Chippendale Rescue Rangers too, and Bonkers. I used to watch Bonkers all the time. DuckTales, he did a bunch of characters in. He did Car from the first season of Knight Rider, which I didn't know. Heat from Low Engine and Could. Like, it was insane, the amount. I went and looked it up. I was like, what? I saw someone post that Eeyore died, and I was like, I mean, Eeyore died. I was like, what do you mean? But now I kind of want to go. Someone go check on Dick Van Dyke. There, um, all these other older actors and actresses and musicians that have meant a lot to a lot of people. Like I wanted to check to see how old Peter Cummings was because I was like he's been around forever. And he's the voice of Winnie the Pooh. I was like, nope, nope, nope. Okay, he's only 73. I think we're safe. Maybe. And I'm not, like I said, without ever seeing Menace to Society, I can't say I can associate with Menace to Society, which I get. But I did see it; it was posted everywhere, so I'm gathering movie has a huge influence of people that and a lot of people like the movie because it was that's what so. The funny part is like I could probably some of these actors and actresses you probably look up and you'd be like, hey, I didn't know he did that or did this or did that. Kind of close. Live and learn every day. kind of sad that I missed again. You know, games being free because of the fact that you know you didn't know that they were going to be free, or they did the promos at freaking middle of the night. Like, hey, you can have this game for free, but by the way, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the promotion at the middle of the night. Yeah, Brutal Legends apparently was free last night in the middle of the night. Apparently, and they start. I didn't even know they did it because they started at like 10 o'clock at night and ended the sale at like 6 o'clock in the morning. My happy ass was asleep. I was drinking last night too, but I need to go to the liquor store. I can do it tomorrow. I gotta pick up for the stuff for the cats too. Boys, I didn't get cat litter. I got cat treats coming. Batman's 1 year gotcha day is next week. I didn't figure out what to get him. I got him treats. I didn't figure out what else to do for the little guy. Crazy. His 1 year gotcha day is next week. Next Thursday. A week from today. Oh, good for the little guy. I've never. I don't. Why? What's the point? What's the point of blocking away a game? Like I get it. I get if it's a server game, like if it has a server and you play on a server, fine, whatever. You've killed the server. You know, it's it is what it is. And because once the server's dead, you can't play it anymore anyway. But the single player games, why are we locking those away? Why are you telling me that now? Because you're gonna make it to the fact that I can't even play a single player game because you guys want to make it to the point that I have to download an update that disables the game. I still have my original copy of Final Fantasy 3. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, you know what? That annoyed me. That annoyed me. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's one of the reasons. Like, I kind of haven't really like. did that crap with something else too. PS3? They tried that crap too, telling you it's gonna be too expensive for backwards compatibility on all games. I think Microsoft did that crap too. Don't don't understand. I honestly don't know. I never bought the PS5. I never bought the PS4. I'm like 3 systems behind on systems because so when they did that crap with the computer chips be you know underproduced because it just didn't affect gaming consoles. It affected vehicles and stuff like that. Um, it 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 caused a lot of not caring, and then there really wasn't anything that came out right away. That's the other problem. It's not sometimes there's just not a lot that comes out with the new console. So I never bought the P. I know I just feel like, and now I don't know what's new consoles going to cost when they come out. PS2 is still great. I think I have a PS3. I have a PS3, Switch, and an Xbox One X is where I'm at. I think that's where I'm at. And then my computer. I'm more likely to upgrade my computer before I probably buy another console because I'm afraid of what they're going to try to charge for it with cost of parts and everything, parts, labor, and everything else. Yeah, PS3 is kind of where I stopped. I don't even know the last time I turned on my PS3 to be honest. Usually, and I just turn on my Xbox One to watch movies or YouTube or Twitch. If I want to play, half time I'm on my computer. And I'm gonna have to have plenty of time to do that. I'm out of work till at least October 14th. So, and that'll probably be out longer than that when I have to get surgery. I guess I'm getting surgery on my one knee. Sucks. I'm already like $10,000 in debt. actually at the hospital yesterday to get the reevaluation on my knees. I'm not even supposed to be walking on the one leg apparently, fractured. And he doesn't want to do surgery on my one knee because of the fact that if he does surgery on my knee, then I'm not going to have any legs to walk on, and I'm not being in a wheelchair more than I have to. So I really need to get on here and start playing games. No, it's would be to fix my meniscus and my kneecap. So they would actually have to take out a piece of tissue and muscle and grow it, and then after it grows, cut me open and put it in. So I, yeah, really, I'm pretty sure it is. Luckily, I'm pretty sure the guy that is recommending the surgery would be my surgeon. So, um, and as far as getting fluid, I should have got fluid removed from my kneecaps, my knees back in wear, tear. Mine was mostly from sports, playing sports in elementary school, middle school, high school. They wanted me to get fluid drain my they wanted me to do it my senior year of high school, and I just couldn't do it. That's what it was. I played basketball, baseball, and soccer up until like eighth grade, and then eighth grade till the time I graduated high school. I played just soccer, and it just took a wear and tear on my knees. If I got fluid drained from my knees my senior year of high school, I would have missed my senior year of varsity soccer, and I wasn't doing that. I was also would have missed my senior year of marching band. I wasn't doing that either. So doing, buddy? What are you? Why do you always face away? Always face away, buddy. Yeah. So I dislocated my kneecap and tore my meniscus. Um, and tore my meniscus on so I dislocated my kneecap cleaning and tore my meniscus cleaning cat litter boxes. I slipped and tripped and fell and landed wrong, and yeah. And then I fractured my leg on my left knee, gave out, and I slammed into a bookcase at the front door. I didn't even know I fractured my leg until I got an MRI done on my knee. And they're like, "Oh, by the way, you have a fractured leg." Oh, my knee pops like crazy when I'm walking, when I'm sitting, when I'm doing random stuff. So right now, what I'm working with is my my good leg is my one with my dislocated kneecap and torn meniscus, and my what was my good leg is the one that's fractured. So when my good leg gave out and I fractured my leg, now I'm using my bad leg with the torn meniscus as my good leg. It's Yeah, I'm just a walking disaster. And it didn't surprise me that my right leg gave out, like knee gave out, because I could hear it popping like multiple times because I was putting so much weight on it, and it was already shot. So, um, depends. So sometimes it could hurt, and but usually it's like, oh, okay, it's like pressure released. Weird. Sometimes it can be a little painful. You're like, oh yeah, forgot. Supposed to get it done 20 years ago. And other times it's like, oh, feels better, like something realigned or something like that. Open your eyes, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Edge. Hey, what's been the best thing though is my cats. My cats have been like everything for me since I've been out. Yeah, I don't think sometimes people realize how much having pets around the house when you're out of work or out of for whatever reason, how much having them around is like actually good for you. Like my cats have been like literally by my side every moment. My Matthew's right here. Batman, they're mowing and he's very scared and timid. So when the mowers come close to the house, he kind of runs away. I have braces for days. Like I actually have a brace. So I actually have. So when I go out, I have to wear this. I have a brace on my knee right now. When I'm sitting down, it's fine. But when I go out, I have to lock it, and I can't. I can't. I'm not supposed to be bending into walking and using two crutches. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Actually, the funny part is both our cats. We haven't even had it for a year yet. So Batman 1 year will be September 3rd, and Matthew's 1 year will be March next year. Um, Matthew's actually a year old. He's like months older than Batman. Actually, so they're both like 1 year old cats, and they're adorable. Matthew is supposed to be my wife's cat. I work with people like that that have to have their backs popped on a regular basis. Yeah, there's a couple people that I work with. They're like, and really, when I'd be at work, they'd be like, "Hey, I'm gonna lay on the floor, walk on my back." I'm like, I can't walk in my house. What makes you think I'm gonna walk on your back without hurting myself? This guy will actually sleep with me. So a Batman. Funny, both my cats will sleep with me when I'm in bed by myself, but as soon as the wife joins, they both want nothing together. They're like, why? Why are you here? I mean, it's going to sound crazy, but chiropractor, maybe. Um, I don't know what your sounds like sounds like my wife. So my wife's going to school for her RN, and when it comes to her wanting to go to the doctor, she's like, "Nah, I'm good." I'm like, what do you mean you're good?" She's like, "Nah, I'm good." I showed my wife a video yesterday, and she laughed at it because she says it's true. Um, so it was a guy pretending like he got shot in the head with an arrow, and he works as a night nurse in the ER. And he calls as the arrow's like that. It's one of those hat arrows that he's saying there. He's like calls somebody pretending to be the night nurse. He goes, "Yeah, who's working tonight?" And he tells us like, "So who's the night surgeon? Who's the night doctor?" "Yeah, bro, you just be better off coming in tomorrow because he's like, I'll just sleep with this arrow in my head. It's fine." And she's like, "Yeah, it's literally like that. Like there are nurses and doctors that she works with that she just like, no, not in a million years would I have them do stuff for me or to me." She's like, "I'll just sleep with the pain. Like if I was bleeding out, I'd just bleed out till morning, and hopefully they can fix me in the morning." Bless you, bless you, buddy. It really is. It's like a conundrum. It's sad. And then people ask me why I'm so stubborn. I'm like, when it comes to like doctor stuff, I'm like, I'm a son of a nurse, and I married a nurse, and all I ever hear is nurses complain about everything that goes on at the hospital. So why would I want to go there? One of those things. wife's going for RN, and then she wants to be traveling nurse, and then she wants to do something else. I don't know what she wants to do. Um, but she's also Filipino, so that says a lot too. Like, it's in her blood to be a nurse. But I think a lot of them want the title and the money, but they don't really care about the job. Because my wife works with a lot of them that just want the title and the job and the pay. They just want the paycheck. They don't really care about the job itself. And she works at a physical rehab center, so they're the ones that are supposed to like help you get back. Like they take you in. It's like like the temporary living physical rehab facility where they actually kind of, they're supposed to, like, when you get seriously sick or whatever, and they you live there, kind of get you back on your feet. They do tests, make sure you're living. Some people do die, but they're connected to a hospital, so if they have to get somebody in their stat, it's easy for them to do. Um, but she said a lot of them don't have a freaking clue on what they're doing. There are a lot of book and theory, which I think is crazy. So my wife just left the community college that she was going to, that she did her general studies in. Now she's going to a university which has actual dummy equipment, which is going to be good for her because it is dummy equipment and it will help. She'll get to learn the equipment and how things work versus most of them. Most busy. She has a couple charge nurses and RNs that don't even want to do bedside care. That's the crazy part. Like charge nurses and stuff she deals with and stuff like that don't even want to do bedside care. You're here to take care of people. Like, yeah, no, we're not doing this. What do you mean you're not doing bedside care? So she's been approved. So because of her schooling in the Philippines, she's been approved to run shifts, to be a charge nurse without the qualifications. She's been approved to pretty much revive people because the machines they had were not newer machines. Like, with doctors there, she's been approved to do stuff that she technically probably shouldn't be doing because she's not licensed, but she gets doctors' approvals to do it and other charge nurses' approvals to do it because she knows what she's doing. The problem was is her stuff didn't transfer over, so she has to start at square one for qualifications, which is so stupid. Because like her brother right now is also going to school for his and in the Philippines, and he's literally in labor and delivery, helping deliver babies for school. Part of their part of their requirements. They have to be in the area during deliveries. Like you can't graduate without being actually some with actually field work in the field. That's a kicker. Yeah, J.P. Morgan's going too. I saw that too. Yeah, in like the last months, as I said, there's people that they need to like keep an eye on. No, actually, kind of cool now because I'm kind of curious. I also saw like the drummer from ZZ Top died. Frank Beard, he died recently too. So we have lost. So in August, Vincent Pastore was 80 years old. He died August 1st. Hayden was 36. Shelley from Coach and the Donna Reed Show was 82, and she died August 22nd. Michael White from the Five Heartbeats died August 19th at 70. Bunny Levine from Selma and La La Land died August 20th. Teddy Moore from Miss Shields died on August 5th at 79. Tyler Duckworth died at 44. Um, some of painters, actors, Skip Bateman, Skip Bertman died. Joe Nealon, Weber died at 100. Tommy John died August 15th, baseball player. Frank Beard from ZZ Top died at 77 August 17th. Dolly Parton and Tim Curry both died the same day, which is crazy. I don't know. I mean, Grim Reaper's just knocking on people's doors at this point. He's just not knocking on doors of people that probably deserve it because so many like good people have gone. We've lost. And the other problem is we have a lot of people trying to turn into politics, and I'm just like, let's not. Let's not turn Dolly Parton's death political. Let's not turn all this stuff political. Let's just God rest their souls and call it a day. Because once we start looking past the good some of these people's done and start turning it political, it overlooks the good they did, and I hate that. I hate that with a passion. Because like Dolly Parton could have been a freaking billionaire, but she decided to give her money to other things. I just know of people dying because some of these people dying because of who they were associated with, like well, J.P. Morgan was a singer, and she was on Muppets a lot. Holly Storm, I don't know. Good. Cool. Okay. My wife's like an hour away, so I need to make sure she's aware of the. How are you sleeping so much, buddy? How do you sleep so much, buddy? Okay. Oh, cats. I love my cat. Always checking on them. Always got checking on my cat. But you know what, though? I do. I'm going to go. I don't know when my wife's coming home, but I probably should get some stuff done around the house. Um, think about it. I should get stuff done. I don't feel like it though. That's the crazy part. I don't feel like getting stuff done. Did get stuff done. I don't feel like getting stuff done. There's just things that I'm like, I should do stuff, but why would I want to? I need to. I'm thinking about in October, maybe for Christmas. Maybe we'll give them for Christmas presents. Then we'll do something easy for my cats 1 year, month, or gotcha day. But I think maybe for Christmas, I might reorganize these shelves and figure out what to do with them, and probably make it so I can cats give the cats a tower back here. I don't know what. Got too much crap and not enough space. Too much crap and not enough space. Way of my life. Hey, buddy. Too much crap and not enough space. All right. That being said, I am going to go. I will catch you guys later. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm going to try to get something done. Maybe clean some stuff. Maybe move some stuff around. Um, we got to clean up this room some. I feel like I need to move some stuff around. I just don't know what yet. I can stay on here and do it too. I shouldn't be moving heavy stuff. I'm not supposed to be moving heavy stuff either. That's a problem. I didn't move heavy stuff because I broke my leg. That's a problem. Broken leg streams suck. Are horrible when you need to do stuff. I should really throw this box away. Uh, I should really throw stuff away. And I still have like Filipino rum bottles laying around the house. honestly took guitar in 5 minutes. I should have did. Anyway, I do think I'm gonna go. I've been on here for an hour and a half. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. See you guys soon. Hopefully you guys come back and hang out with me next time. See you shortly.